Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
We got this. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Darius Leonard, the linebacker who got in and got him to the turf.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Robinson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Watson on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 27, Prescott. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
O'Donnell in information. That's the end of the first quarter with this Washington.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On 1st and 10, Watson. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's gone down. Bilal Nichols, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Scotty Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Steelers 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Room here to run. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Prescott looks to throw on first. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Ross Blacklock. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Dancing to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. Touchdown, Washington. Scotty Miller with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Under pressure, and down he goes. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
After the sack on first down, Prescott flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Squeeze, double. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, 47. 36. Mike, 36. Good track. Watch 36. 36.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of Patrick, left side. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Now Prescott. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Deebo Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Pettis now on the return.
And able to get this out to the 25.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Pettis now on the return.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. It's caught. It's Miller.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Prescott from the gun. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Prescott on first down. He's got Jack Doyle fighting his way through contact. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
On second down now, it's Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
109 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there.
Robinson now off the option.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Dak Prescott with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
Looking into the raindrops and he muffs it. Looking up into the lights and he muffs it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
3 yards the gain there, second down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? This one is Slayton over the middle. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And some space here. The 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point 4th quarter lead. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about...
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
James Robinson
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Watson off play action. And a catch right side by Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Faking the give. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Now it's Watson.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 48, and to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the second-round pick in 2018. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on first down. Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They run. Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On third down, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot,
and now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by David Long. And the Steelers are going to hang on the final